Previously on Blue Heelers.
Senior Sergeant Croydon has to go.
And you're the man to take his place. Done.
Inspector Falcon Price is our senior officer. We owe him our loyalty.
I owe him my loyalty. You owe me yours.
And if they conflict?
Thank you for making your position clear.
I didn't know the tobacco was in there.
Of course you didn't.
You don't believe me, do you?
BJ, this is Mr. Maguire, the gentleman I was telling you about.
Does the name Brendan Maguire mean anything to you?
He's a person of interest in the tobacco theft and assault on Roger Cole.
Tell me he is not your cousin.
You've abused him.
Is he your cousin or not?
Yes!
Amy told me she'd been abused as a kid. That's what this is all about.
It happened a long time ago, and I don't talk about it. Brendan, you're in serious trouble.
Wait a second, rewind. This is me. It's your cousin. Brendan, we lived together when you were a kid.
Your best move now is to make a full statement of exactly what happened.
Oh, this isn't happening.
We've all felt that at some time.
What did this bloke ever do to you?
Nothing.
He said you lived with his family when you were a kid.
Did he?
Now, these are the relatives that took you in when your parents were killed in that car
Yes,
crash, right?
so what? It's ancient history. I was out of there at 16.
You've still got some sort of childhood grudge.
You are not my judge, PJ. No one is my judge.
Judge of what?
Both her parents killed in that car accident. You had to feel sorry for her. And she turns 16 and shoots through. Broke Dad's heart.
You and Brendan have a nice chat?
Talked about little princess whose uncle doted on her.
Nothing was happening.
It was your uncle, wasn't it? And I'm going to forget about all of this till the day you want to go after him.
Mount Thomas 258, code 5 at the last. Oi, what are you doing? We go together. Shots have been fired, we don't take any chances. Now, the target house is number 8, right?
Yep.
The complainant believes the shots came from number 10.
10, yep.
Which is why we parked at number 6, all right? Always approach from a secure spot.
It's in here.
Well, just hang on a moment.
Well, he's not going to take another shot with 2 coppers in here, is he?
Well, it's best to be safe.
What's her name?
Lani Hill. She's in year 7.
Hey, Lani. It's okay. Do you want to tell us what happened? Lani, we're here to help. You need to talk to us.
Raped me. I was raped.
Now, is it your opinion that you were the target of this shot, or it was just a random shot at the house?
No, the house. I mean, I wasn't even in here when I heard the shot. It took out poor old Mr. Howard.
Maybe our shooter votes Labor.
All right, well, look, I'd say it's definitely come from next door, that window there, the one with the half sheet on it.
Now, has he been living there long?
A couple of weeks. He rents, and I've hardly had a wink of sleep since he moved in because he plays that awful bang-bang crash music and he roams around from room to room all night with his gun.
What, you've actually seen the gun?
It was one of those old-fashioned rifles, a ex-army type thing, and it's got a wooden thingy that goes right along to the right to the end.
Yeah, you know, it sounds like a Lee Enfield 303. Firearm holstered but accessible, Constable. Just let me do the talking, OK?
What you want?
Police, sir.
Oh, well, bugger me, that'd be why you're in those uniforms then. What you want?
Turning down the music might be a start.
Why? Did you get a complaint?
No, not about the music. We have had reports of a gunshot. We believe it may have come from this house.
Crap, don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have any guns in the house, Mr...?
Winters. William. My friends call me Billy. As in idle. You can call me sir.
Do you have any guns in the house, Mr. Winters?
Nah. Unless you count Guns and Roses.
Right, well, do you mind if we come in and take a look?
No. Do you need a warrant first?
Well, we wouldn't need a warrant if you invited us in. Make things much easier for everybody.
Oh, yeah, it will be a lot easier if CDs hadn't been invented. Vinyl would still be king. Like I said, you need a warrant.
Well, we'll get a warrant then.
So what do we do now, Sarge?
We get a warrant as required.
But couldn't we just arrest him?
Oh, you're required down at the station. In the meantime, I need to talk to this Zach Bronsky boy. What year is he in?
Year 9. He's 15.
Oh, also need his parents there. Can you organise that?
Yeah, I can try. They're not always easy to get hold of.
We should get moving.
Yeah.
Will Zach be in trouble?
Yes.
Well, once we've established the facts. Don't worry, we'll look very closely at this.
It'll be okay. Could you call ahead and organise a rape pit? I don't want her to have to wait around.
Yeah, sure. You going to be okay with this?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? I have no problems with being objective. So we need to establish a few things. Did you have sexual intercourse with Lani Hill?
Yes.
Do you know what rape is, Zach?
I guess.
You guess? It's forcing sex on someone that says no. That's simple enough, isn't it?
All right, let's rephrase that. Did Lani want to have sex? Yes or no?
Yes, she wanted to. She was the one that wanted to go down to the stands.
The stands?
By the footy oval. This was her idea. She came on to me. She asked me to take her down to the stands. And when we got down there, she was... You know, she was putting out all the signals.
Well, maybe you got the signals wrong, mate. She's only 13.
No, everyone knows she's a school bite.
That's enough
Look,
of
she
that.
knows it herself. She decided it was time for me to have a right.
I said that's enough! Rape is a serious allegation. When a girl says no, she means no, no matter what her reputation might be. Do you understand that? Do, you little shit? And the word is objectivity,
This is
right?
exactly what I meant.
I'm questioning a rapist, PJ. Don't tell me to go easy.
An alleged rapist. He's only a kid himself.
We need to finish this.
No, we need to get both sides of the story clear.
That is exactly what I'm trying to
Get
do.
nothing out of him if he monster him. I'll talk to him. You get down to the hospital, see what's going on.
Down this way?
All right, we'll get an application then.
How's the ride, Sarge?
Well, enjoyable but frustrating.
Just in here.
Does my granddad have to come in?
Well, you have to have a responsible adult with you because of your age.
What about Mum?
Oh, she's in theatre, love. They can't do without her. Scrub nurse in Melbourne. The best.
Zach asked me to go down to the stands at the Oval. Said he had something to tell me.
Something he couldn't tell you at the playground?
Yeah.
So he invited you?
Look, I had an idea he didn't just want to talk. I went with him only because I really like him, okay?
So what were you expecting, Lani?
I don't know. Thought, you know, maybe he just wanted to kiss me or something.
Mm-hmm. Did he?
And that was fine at first. It was great, because I think he's pretty cute. But then...
Then what?
He started, you know, like, touching me and stuff. I told him I didn't want that, but he just kept going. Wouldn't stop.
Bastard. And what did you do?
I tried to fight him off, but he was too strong for me. He said I loved it. He said you love it. All you girls love it. And then he did it.
Lani, I'm sorry, but I need you to be a little more specific about what he actually did.
He put it in me. He raped me.
Lani, have you had sex before?
What the hell does her sexual history have to do with this case?
Well, it's better we ask about it now than she gets grilled about it in court.
Same question. What does her history have to do with the case?
Okay, if she is sexually active, then maybe, just maybe, this was consensual. And given the lack of evidence...
The lack of evidence?
There's no bruising, there's no scratch marks, her underwear wasn't
That doesn't
torn.
mean that she wasn't
He's
raped.
not a big kid,
You know,
all right?
maybe she
it would
was
have been a real
just so
tussle for him to go
terrified
and
she
rape
couldn't
him.
fight.
One of them was lying.
Lonnie's always been a bit of a handful. She's mature beyond her years.
In some areas.
Yeah, still very much a child in others.
So, you're saying she's sexually active?
I thought you people didn't bring a victim's sexual history into the equation in these things.
But it's just useful background, that's all. Helps us give us a realistic assessment of the situation.
Well, you've seen her. Skirt's always too short. She's got all that makeup on, even though it's not allowed at school. And yeah, she flirts with the boys, even with some of the teachers.
You included?
I've been on the end of it, yeah.
How did you handle it?
I told her it was inappropriate, and if it continued, I'd speak to her grandfather.
Do you have any other issues with her at school?
She isn't always the most truthful. I've talked to the student counsellor about it, and she reckons it's all attention-seeking.
Well, what about this Zach Bronsky? What's he like?
Quiet. Conscientious. He's never done anything like this before, never even been in a fight. It's totally out of character for Zach.
Why aren't your parents here, Zach?
I asked Mr. Hart not to tell them yet. My dad's gonna kill me. Look, I didn't do anything she didn't want me to do, I swear.
No one else there?
No, of course not.
Was anybody else around when she asked you to go down to the stands with her?
Yes, yeah, I was with a friend.
Oh, that's good. Can we have his name?
It's a girl. Chloe Maguire.
Brendan's kid. So that makes you the cousin.
Second cousin.
Oh. What's she like?
I don't know. Never met her.
You must be Auntie Amy.
Hi.
Dad calls you the black sheep of the family. 'Cause you're with the police.
Yeah, well, your dad always liked a joke.
I didn't even know I had an auntie just till a couple of weeks ago.
I'm not really your auntie.
But you, grew up with Dad? You were like adopted?
Yeah, something like that. This is Senior Detective Hashem. We just want to ask you a few questions.
Hi.
Hi. Chloe, Lani Hill, what can you tell us about her?
Well, what do you want to know?
Whatever you can tell us.
Well, most of the guys reckon she's a nympho.
Why would they say that?
She's supposed to have done it with half the boys in school. And, last year she accused Mr. Hart of touching her up, but we all knew it was crap.
How'd you know that?
Because he told her to back off and she was annoyed with him. She reckons she can screw anything that moves. I'd stand her still if I were you.
Did you see her with Zach today?
Yeah. She asked him to go down to the stands with her. She's been after Zach for ages.
Are you sure it was her idea?
She practically dragged him there by his,
These overtime shifts should be in by now. Where's Sergeant Jacobs?
I was down at the magistrate's court, boss.
What for?
Applying for a warrant.
What warrant?
Well, it's a search warrant for that shots fired thing. The suspect shooter wouldn't let us in his house to have a look for the gun.
So why didn't he pull him in for questioning?
Well,
now he's given him the chance to get rid of the thing while he fluffs about getting a warrant.
You'll have to take that up with the Sarge, boss.
Get down to the court and get back to that house as soon as he's got the warrant.
Yeah, looks like a warrant to me.
Maybe he took it away and hid it while we were getting the warrant.
Yeah, well, probably. But if we'd have gone in without a warrant and found a gun, any charges laid would have been dropped, would have been useless.
Yeah, I guess.
Got to work within the law, Kelly. What?
Just checking something.
Warm.
Yeah, well, it had obviously recently been driven.
And that probably confirms our suspicions that Mr. Winters has removed the weapon from his premises.
I'd say it was more than a suspicion, wouldn't you? I doubt that we'll ever find it now. Good work.
Yes, well, you know the rules of search and evidence. They may not be to our advantage, but we have to observe them.
Sometimes the book is best used for throwing at people, good and hard.
Not the one I've read.
Something you want to say?
No, boss.
Good. Back to work. Kelly. Don't pick up any bad habits. Yes, boss.
Kelly.
Yes, Sarge?
Don't let anyone encourage you to cut corners. If we don't do things the right way, by the law, we don't get convictions and we're not doing our job properly. Just dot your I's and cross your T's and you'll be okay, all right?
Yes, Sarge.
And speaking of the written word, Joss, do you know what an apostrophe is?
Here we go.
Mate, it indicates possession and should be used accordingly, okay?
All right, Sarge, I'll retype it.
No, you won't. Go and get a dictionary and find out what an apostrophe is. Then you can retype it. And then you can clean out the property cage, all right? Anything that's been there for more than 3 months, off to the salvos. Don't be so glum. Kelly will give you a hand.
Now, you'd think someone would notice this missing, eh?
Oh, check this out, Pity. It's Carlton.
Shut up. Give us a look.
It's just a thermos, mate.
It's not just a thermos. It's a Carlton thermos.
Oh, well, then the salvos will have no problem getting rid of it to some deluded blues fan.
Says the salvos will see this.
Are you going to steal it?
I wouldn't say steal.
Right, well, what would you call it?
I'll keep it, give the salvos a couple of bucks. Everybody's happy. Why waste a perfectly good thermos, eh? A few old coffee grounds, that's all. Easily fixed.
Have you got no ethics at all?
Yeah, I've got ethics. And a new thermos.
How'd you get the salvos?
All right.
Test out your thermos on the way?
Might have had a bit of a caffeine shot in the car, yes.
Tastes nice?
It's good as plunger coffee can taste.
Right. Well, because it's just that,
What?
Well, I found out who owns the thermos.
Oh, you couldn't let this go, could you?
No, well, I tracked down one of the other items logged on the same day, and it was stolen from a garage in St David's.
All right, I'll give it back. Are you happy?
Yeah, well, it was just that there was something in the thermos, and whoever stole it must have tipped it out.
What was in there?
Well, the woman that owned the house was keeping them in her garage until the anniversary of her father's death, and then she was going to spread them.
Hang on. You're not talking about...
Yeah. Her father's ashes.
Well, I think an apology might be in order.
How's that?
Oh, for all the fuss. Lani's pretty mixed up. She's been a bit of a handful lately. I don't know, maybe I'm not taking care of her as well as I could be, but...
Can't be easy. Bit like a single parent, I guess.
Oh, she needs a woman around the place, that's for sure. I've tried talking to Wendy about it. That's my daughter, Lani's mum. But career, money, it all seems to be about that these days, doesn't it? Hmm?
So you think that that's contributed to the situation?
Absolutely. It's a problem. We need to deal with it. But look, in the meantime, I'll talk to Lani. I'll get her to withdraw her allegations and apologise to the boy.
She doesn't owe him an apology.
Oh, I think she does, Detective. See, I know her, and I know she's been lying about this.
What sort of a person calls his own granddaughter a liar?
One who's heard too many lies before.
Or one who's covering his own backside.
You think there's something going on there? There's nothing to suggest it. Maybe you're reading too much into this.
Here we go.
Amy, I really think you should put some space between you and this investigation.
Okay. All right, we'll have a car there straight away. Yep. Okay.
Sergeant, be sorry.
Boss, got an armed hold-up. The servo out on Old Ridge Road. Kelly, Josh?
Jones and Kirby are already out there. They'll get there much quicker. Get on to them.
So what's the plan?
There isn't a plan.
You can't expect to woo a woman like Susie without a plan. What do you think? She'll finally notice you staring at her like a wet puppy and take pity on you?
Right.
That's not gonna work.
No, turn right.
Well, if I were you, I'd take her out for a romantic dinner for two. Best restaurant in town.
It's not my style.
Or maybe it's your lack of style that's holding you back.
Hey, there's nothing holding me back. Just waiting for the right moment.
To do what?
Tell her that I like her.
Like her? Mate, maybe that would have worked when we were 16. I'm telling you, romantic dinner for two. Now, the best restaurant in town is the Bon Vivant. That's French for good living. Susie will appreciate the good things, trust me.
Right.
He's cleaned out the till. He pulled a gun on me and just stuffed the notes in his pocket.
All right, I'll take some preliminary happy snaps.
I thought he was going to shoot me.
Well, can you describe this guy?
Tallish, skinny. I don't know about his face. He was white. He had his cap pulled low and dark glasses.
Okay, what about the car?
It was an old yellow Charger. I didn't get the rego.
Right. Well, we'll need a copy of the security tape. It was running.
Yeah.
God, help us!
Hey, take it easy.
Please help
Your
us.
car's been stolen.
About half an hour ago, back that way.
Wouldn't happen to be a yellow Charger, would it?
Yeah, why?
It's just been used in an armed hold-up here.
Oh, my God. My little girl, Daisy, she was asleep in the back seat.
It's a yellow Valiant Charger, Queensland registration 406EUQ. Oh, and confirm that the missing girl is a Daisy Alcott.
Yeah, she's 6 years old, blonde hair, her front two teeth are missing, and she's wearing a navy blue jumper.
I can't believe I was so stupid. Sam needed to take a pee and the nearest bushes were 50 metres off the road. She was asleep in the back, so I just left her there.
Dad's always saying not to leave the keys in the car.
Yeah, I don't need you to remind me of that, Sam. I heard the engine start up, but by the time I'd run back to the road, he'd taken off.
You saw him?
I'm pretty sure he was sitting in the car. He had a hat, sunglasses. You said an armed hold-up. He's got a gun.
I'm afraid so. Look, you can't blame yourself. It's the middle of nowhere. It's a freak thing.
What if he hurts her? She's only 6.
Anna.
Dad. Oh, Dad.
Is this Grandpa?
I don't know what I'll do if anything happens to her.
The offender was just after the car. He's probably already left it by the side of the road.
Where's Sam?
He's all right. Kelly O'Rourke's looking after him.
Oh,
We're going to need a photo.
yeah. I've got one here.
The ones I've got on the fridge are a bit out of date.
I've been meaning to send you more photos.
They're beautiful.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
I wanted to surprise you, you know. Get to meet Daisy, see Sam again. Okay, and get out of Gympie, get away from Brett's mum. We had a disagreement.
She threw you out.
She's an old bat anyway. We never liked each other.
Where's Brett?
Looking for work. We'll join him when he finds a place for us to stay. Hey, keep it. At least she's got her blanket. Hey. She'd hate it if she didn't have her blanket.
We're looking. We'll find her.
All right, let's see what bickies we've got. Oh, this is Constable Peroni, and this is the boss's grandson, Sam.
Hey.
All right. Have a look in here. I'm sure there's a pack of Tim Tams up the back somewhere. Unless someone's eaten them, or do you only eat dead relative flavour?
Anyway, better get this back to its rightful owner.
Well, what's in there?
What do you think?
Think about how that poor woman's going to feel.
What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Well, she's going to know it's not her father's ashes.
Well, ashes are ashes, all right?
So what have you put in there?
Let's just say I'm glad someone didn't get around to cleaning out the Weber.
So why was Alex so keen to switch?
Dunno.
How long
was
was the
thinking-
boss... Sorry, you go.
No, you go.
I was just wondering how long the boss's daughter's been away.
Years. He's never laid eyes on his granddaughter before.
Wow. It's a great way to meet her.
Yeah. I was thinking...
Yellow car. No, it's not a Charger. Sorry.
You ever been to the Bon Vivant?
No. No, why?
So, no reason. Just heard they did really good French food.
Yeah, I imagine they would. Bon vivant.
Yeah,
Arm and a leg territory as far as price goes, I imagine.
yeah, I guess.
Lucky you're a pie and chips kind of guy, eh? Save some money.
Yeah. Now that is a charger.
She's not here.
I'll call it in.
Crime scene's with the car now. We'll have to wait for fingerprints and so on, but the important thing is there's no sign of violence.
All right, I want to organise a door-to-door. Every place within Cooee, Peroni, check with the taxi company, not just here, neighbouring towns as well. Kirby, back to the servo, see if the attendant has any other information, anything at all.
OK. Raw, you go with him. Fresh pair of eyes might help.
Sarge, we're checking with armed robbery, MOs, description, recent jobs. Try and narrow things down, get a list from the database.
I'll get that door-to-door started.
Where's the videotape from the robbery?
It's on my desk.
Well, that's not bloody useless. Have a look at it.
She's about 6 years old. The last time she was seen, we think she was with a man with a hat on.
What are you doing?
The, weapon. It's a Lee Enfield 303.
So what does that give us? The missing weapon from the shots fired?
Well, possibly, yes.
Don't give me possibly, Sergeant. It's too much of a bloody coincidence to be anything else. If anything's happened to my granddaughter, I will hold you personally responsible. You want to know how to search a suspect's house?
Us.
What the hell?
Where's the child? What? The little girl! If you ever want to breathe again, you will answer my question.
I don't know nothing about any little girl.
Boss, he's not going to talk to you here, for God's sake.
Fine. Have it your way.
I never seen her.
Right, so, this isn't you? Or your gun?
Yeah, well, yeah, OK. I did have a gun at the house, like that one. It could be mine. But this isn't me, I swear.
You don't have to swear. Our offender doesn't have tattoos.
Right, the 303, where is it?
I don't have it no more. I mean, I hid it after you come hassling me this morning. I use it to shoot possums.
Possums are nocturnal. This shot was fired during the day.
It was a mistake. I mean, her cat on the fence. It was a lucky miss, eh?
Where's the gun?
I don't have a licence for it, so I hid it.
Where?
I stashed it.
No gun.
Great. So this bloke's got your gun and my granddaughter.
Come on, thing.
Hey.
Oh, hello, this is Constable Peroni.
Any progress with Susie?
Tried to ask her out, but she didn't cotton on.
What language were you speaking? Swahili?
Yes, I don't know.
I'll do it in my own time.
No. You've waited long enough. I mean, they frown on liaisons in retirement homes, mate.
Coming?
Oh, back out there. See? Patience rewarded. Armed offenders.
Similars.
All right, if someone knows
Hey, Joss, you want to get there?
Thanks, mate.
I'll get it.
Hi.
Hey, we meet twice in one day. It's a record.
I just thought I'd drop this by. It's an invitation. My birthday next Saturday. I thought you might like to come.
That's really nice. Thank you.
Everyone's going to be there. Even Grandpa John's coming up from Melbourne. He bought me this top. Ellie Prezi.
You must have a pretty good relationship with him.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, thanks for the invite. Was there something else? Something about Lani, or...?
No, I just haven't been in a cop shop before. It's cool. Can you show me around?
Oh, not at the moment, sorry. We're flat out.
Some other time then.
Yeah. Thanks. Do you want me to take some of that?
No, I'm just looking for some possible connections. Only take an hour, it's fine. Oh, the rape kit report came through.
Semen present, but no signs of struggle or violent penetration. So, what do you make of that? Well, I can tell you what the courts will make of it. That you weren't raped, that the sex was consensual.
It wasn't. You don't believe me either now, huh?
Lani, I believe that you're a victim of abuse. I think that there's something you're not telling us.
Like what?
Are you protecting someone? Maybe someone you love? Someone older?
You're a loop.
Sometimes when people are being abused, they dress seductively because they think they have to. It's their way of getting people to like them. They wear makeup, play sexual games. It's a cry for help, Lani. I want to help you.
If you want to help, do your job and get Zach.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not ashamed. I just want to go home, back to my granddad.
Well, where is Lani? And why are human services getting in?
Just in here, please.
What's going on?
Found any likely suspects for the armed holder?
Some possibles. What's going on here?
Look, PJ, he's molesting her. I just want to have a chat to him about that. Is there a problem?
It is if you don't have any evidence.
I just know. Before, when they were both here, he touched her and she flinched.
Well, she'd just been raped, I mean.
So now you do believe she was raped?
Well, she said she was. I mean, she was strung out. That is not evidence.
Well, we'll see.
How bloody dare you? I don't have to listen to this.
Is that all you have to say?
No, it isn't. I absolutely deny everything you've been suggesting. I would never, never touch my granddaughter. She means the world to me. I would never harm her in any way. And I'm willing to say that to lawyers, too, if I have to. And so will she.
What if I say I don't believe you?
Then I suggest you get some lawyers of your own, because I'll be suing you for slander, police harassment, and anything else that fits. Well, are you going to charge me or what?
What are you trying to achieve?
I was trying to get to the truth.
His truth or yours?
Look, if he wasn't guilty, he would have called his lawyers right there and then.
If Ed Hill is abusing that kid, and I'm prepared to accept that's possible, you've just told him we're onto him. And that's going to make it much harder to put a case together.
Where are we?
Armed offenders are getting together a list.
Where's Sergeant Jacobs now?
I don't know. Caffeine fix, I guess.
Oh, I hope you're not accessing police files.
Playing games.
Games? Didn't know I had games.
Not very good ones. They're on the base program.
You all right?
Been better?
Look, if there's anything at all you can remember from this morning, even the smallest detail.
I've been going over and over it, Dad. I've told you everything I can think of.
What about before the car was taken?
The man with the can?
What man?
The man you wouldn't pick up because he was scruffy.
There was a hitchhiker.
With a can? A petrol can?
That's what I said.
Yeah, a few yards from where the car was stolen, so we're going to work our way back along the road, see what we can find. Grand Thomas 208 out.
Really stupid. Steals a car, leaves his petrol can by the side of the road.
Yeah, most guys are pretty stupid. Do you like pie and chips?
Sounds good to me. Mount Thomas 208 to VKC.
Go ahead, 208.
Now we get a set of usuals on a blue Falcon Ute, Rego Delta X-Ray Sierra 618.
Stand by, 208.
Police, don't move!
Police, don't move! Put the axe down!
Drop the axe! On the ground, face down! Get your hands behind your back now. What have you done?
Leave him alone! He's my friend!
It's all right now, Daisy. It's all right.
He's my friend! Leave him alone!
He found the car all broken and Mummy gone. He was looking after me. He told me.
That's not what happened, sweetie.
Don't be a doofus, Daisy. I'm not a doofus.
Grandad had to come and find you to help you.
No, he didn't. You came and scared him. I hate you. You're not my granddad. I hate you.
So you like Zach?
I used to think he was cute.
Before you went down the stands with him? What did you want to happen when you guys went down there?
I told you. I thought we'd kiss.
And that would have been all right? Did you just want him to like you? You don't have to have sex with someone for them to like you.
You don't know what it's like.
You think it's the only way you can get him to even notice you? How many boys have you taken down the stands?
3.
And did they stop when you asked them to? So what's different this time? Barney?
I just wanted to stop.
With your grandfather. Lani, no one has to put up with abuse.
Take me home.
If you want him to stop, you have to tell the truth about what he's been doing to you, sweetheart. It's the only way.
All right. He has sex with me. Granddad. He's been doing it for years.
Okay, we can set up a formal interview with Lani.
I've already interviewed her.
About Zach, not about her grandfather.
What, did she say something?
Yeah, she's ready to make a statement. She's gone home now to pack a bag. I said I'd be round there in about an hour to pick her up. In the meantime, I've got to try and organise a bed for her at a shelter.
I'll come with you. In case the old man turns nasty.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. All right, wait.
Who was it?
PJ. He's gonna be late, he's got a job.
Lucky we didn't save him a pie.
Would you mind if I kissed you?
No.
Because I really like you, Susie. I liked you from the first moment I saw you.
I guess it was like at first sight.
That's a good start then.
You did good. You've given this girl a way out. Not everyone gets that chance.
What? Stop, back up. Running away from it all.
I'm going to Melbourne.
To your mum? Well, that's not a bad idea.
No, not to Mum. She won't want me in her hair. Got a friend in St Kilda. I'll stay with her.
Oh, Marnie. Look, you know where this is taking you, don't you? Stay here. See it through. I'll help you.
I can take care of myself.
Well, what about your grandfather? You can't let him get away with it.
He'll be alone now. He'll hate that.
Here. Wait. Take this. Yeah, you look after yourself, won't you? There's my card. Call me anytime if you change your mind.
I won't, thanks.
People make their own choices. Live with their pain. Do something about it.
I'll give St Kilda a call. They might be able to keep an eye on her.
Ya orada yandın Allah. Önüne düşüyor. Vay. Bize şey yapmışlar. Herkes telefon elinden malum oldu. Çok yakın lan.
Previously on Blue Heelers.
Senior Sergeant Croydon has to go.
And you're the man to take his place. Done.
Inspector Falcon Price is our senior officer. We owe him our loyalty.
I owe him my loyalty. You owe me yours.
And if they conflict?
Thank you for making your position clear.
I didn't know the tobacco was in there.
Of course you didn't.
You don't believe me, do you?
BJ, this is Mr. Maguire, the gentleman I was telling you about.
Does the name Brendan Maguire mean anything to you?
He's a person of interest in the tobacco theft and assault on Roger Cole.
Tell me he is not your cousin.
You've abused
Is he your cousin or not?
Yes!
Amy told me she'd been abused as a kid. That's what this is all about.
It happened a long time ago, and I don't talk about it. Brennan, you're in serious trouble.
Wait a second, rewind. This is me. It's your cousin. Brendan, we lived together when you were a kid.
Your best move now is to make a full statement of exactly what happened.
Oh, this isn't happening.
We've all felt that at some time.
What did this bloke ever do to you?
Nothing.
He said you lived with his family when you were a kid.
Did he?
Now, these are the relatives that took you in when your parents were killed in that car crash,
Yes,
right?
so what? It's ancient history. I was out of there at 16.
You've still got some sort of childhood grudge.
You are not my judge, PJ. No one is my judge.
Judge of what?
Both her parents killed in that car accident. You had to feel sorry for her. And she turns 16 and shoots through. Broke Dad's heart.
You and Brendan have a nice chat?
Talked about little princess who his uncle doted on her.
Nothing was happening.
It was your uncle, wasn't it? And I'm going to forget about all of this till the day you want to go after him.
Mount Thomas 258, code 5 at the last. Oi, what are you doing? We go together. Shots have been fired, we don't take any chances. Now, the target house is number 8, right?
Yep.
The complainant believes the shots came from number 10.
10, yep.
Which is why we park at number 6, all right? Always approach from a secure spot.
It's in here.
Look, just hang on a moment.
Well, he's not going to take another shot with 2 coppers in here, is he?
Well, it's best to be safe.
What's her name?
Lani Hill. She's in year 7.
Hey, Lani. It's okay. Do you want to tell us what happened? Lani, we're here to help. You need to talk to us.
He raped me. I was raped.
Now, is it your opinion that you were the target of this shot, or it was just a random shot at the house?
No, the house. I mean, I wasn't even in here when I heard the shot. It took out poor old Mr. Howard.
Maybe a shooter votes Labor.
All right, well, look, I'd say it's definitely come from next door, that window there, the one with the half sheet on it.
Now, has he been living there long?
A couple of weeks. He rents, and I've hardly had a wink of sleep since he moved in, because he plays that awful bang-bang crash music, and he roams around from room to room all night with his gun.
What, you've actually seen the gun?
It was one of those old-fashioned rifles, a ex-army type thing, and it's got a wooden thingy that goes right along to the right to the end.
Yeah, you know, it sounds like a Lee Enfield 303. Firearm holstered but accessible, Constable.